Well, good morning, Glue Troopers. Max of Max's Models here. And I was off on the interweb looking at eBay, trying to figure out what some of the more expensive collectible kits were. And I stumbled onto this old Raumschiff Vostok 1, which is really a plastic art kit. And I was shocked to see what some people were trying to get for the thing, because I got mine on eBay for about $20, and of course it didn't have decals and the box was in terrible condition, but still I was just shocked. I probably would have gone ahead and built it anyway, just to see what a plastic art kit was like, and I'll tell you right now, they're kind of rough. Well, I mean, you can make a nice kit out of them, but it's a lot of work, and they are reasonably well detailed, but a lot of the detail on it was sort of rounded and bland, but some of it was actually decent. But it's definitely, for the advanced builder, you have to drill a lot of your own holes and everything, and mount stuff. It's not made to Tamiya standards, let's put it that way. That being said, it was clearly a very well researched kit, but I had to use a lot of online resources for painting. By the way, this was the Vostok that got destroyed when the shelf collapsed, so now it's just scrap parts. I really don't think, even as a collectible, it's anywhere worth what this individual's asking, because I found them around $160, which one of them was still in the cello. And if you want a plastic art kit or a Vostok, I guess that's not too outrageous. Although personally, I think you'd be better off with a Grail kit, but I haven't built it. I'm sure that comes as no shock to anyone. One other thing, while I was snooping around, I didn't realize that MPC made a Vostok kit, and it was apparently one that you could make a flying model out of, like an Estes. And those were not very expensive on eBay, I think around $30. But there was one thing I would warn you about. One of the sales, I said, that looks like an awfully crisp, clear picture for an eBay ad, and sure enough, it turned out it was the Scalemates imagery put on the ad. So I have no idea what the condition of the actual kit is, because you don't have a picture of the actual kit. So that's the kind of thing to be wary of, obviously, when you're buying something on eBay, as opposed to some of these kits that actually show you the model. I'm like, okay, that's great, now you know what you're getting. And the collectible kit market world is full of some pretty interesting ideas what people think stuff's worth. But if you're willing to wait a little while and snoop around, you can get a good collectible kit at a reasonable price. Probably my best score was the old Aurora F8 Crusader, which isn't much of a kit, but I got a perfectly good one with a good box that's still hanging on the wall today, and the kit's up on the shelf, and I got it for $20, and some people are asking $200 for them. So, like anything else, caveat emptor, however you say it. And I just found this a little bit interesting, that somebody thought that was worth this much money, and who knows, there may be somebody that's willing to pay that for it. It could be what they're waiting on. However, there are a couple of things I saw out there that were just ridiculous. I mean, maybe it was just a mistake on the person. Maybe they meant 90-odd thousand yen, not $90-odd thousand, but pretty sure this race car is not going to sell at that price. But who knows? So I was just curious for you guys, what's the best deal you ever got on a Holy Grail or wannabe kit? Originally, I was going to make this video about Holy Grail kits when I stumbled onto this stuff, and I was like, you know what, I think that's actually a little more topical, because everybody's got a different Holy Grail kit. And the ones I was looking for, the Revell Westinghouse Atomic Power Plant and the ITC XF108 or F108 Rapier were not even out there to be found. No shock. Although I understand that the old original Bloodhound missile is supposed to be one of the real Holy Grail kits. Well, anywho, those are just the thoughts that were occupying my mind this morning. I go to work tomorrow, so I don't know when I'll get any content out again, but I should be back Friday and live stream Saturday as normal. I forget what I said we were going to talk about. Was it flying saucers or sci-fi kits? But whoa, what happened to the shelf? Oh, God, I got to check this out. Oh, thank goodness. Everything's fine. It was just the parallax angle I'd taken the photograph from. Oh, that got my attention. I didn't notice it until I was on the computer. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled programming. I think maybe this Holy Grail subject and buying kits online and what people think they're worth. That might be an interesting to talk about also. Don't let me forget, guys. We'll talk at you later, and as always, model on.